dito sa Mobile Legends scene. Masaya ako na Haze back to tank, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a history lesson for you.
It's a throwback. Parang
It's a throwback.
Full circle, no? Parang umikot na ang mundo, bumalik na ang lahat sa tama, and Haze is back in being a tank. Oh, here we go. The Brody now banned out as properly done. Ladies and gentlemen, never ever let Brody through. Kahit sa rank games, just trust us, all right? Last ban onto the Omega side before we go into picks. Wolf, for the first phase dito, tama ba? Side laners pa rin ang priority, or nakakita na ba, are we slowly seeing the transition into cores showing up sa first phase pa lang?
Only when Brody is available. Yun yung time na talagang kinukuha agad itong core na to. But generally speaking, ay nasa side lanes pa rin. Pero actually, ang pinakatamang sagot ay priority yung mga flex picks. Like Joehead, for example. You don't know kung siya ay tank or support, you know, sometimes support, diba? Or a side lane.
Yep.
So those heroes.
So who else is left as a flex, no? Cho's a pretty good flex.
Yep. And believe me, Lunox is one of the flexes as well. Pwede siyang support, pwede siyang side lane.
Yes.
As well as Farsa. Then, and very strong din pag ginasecure mo kasi parang it fits any lineup. Man, I don't know, Leo, but I know you'll be surprised about this, but I want to say, Johnson is actually meta viable ngayon.
Ooh, okay. Tell us why. Kasi nakikita ko lang to usually, again, a lot of the viewers as well will agree with me, kapag may kasama siyang Odette in ranked games, the weirdest ranked games, no? Yung mga duo na ganon. Tell us why. Why exactly is Johnson viable right now?
Right. So, a lot of teams are using it as a side laner. At ang gagawin niya actually is kuha siya ng mage emblem, which is the shop. Yeah, it's a mystery shop.
Mystery shop.
Yeah. But what you do is to hindi ka na magpapatank actually. You double down on magic damage. You already have your tankiness. Tapos it's only as good as your funnel. Kailangan yung funnel, the carry mo or your support is burst E. Burst E generally means na pag tumama talaga sa kalaban, kahit Barats pa yan, kahit Yuzong pa yan, kahit you need to destroy that guy. That's how it works. So it's an instant -1.
Right. And then, yun nga, it has rotational power, no? Ang bilis niya, kahit saang lane siya, he can visit you coast to coast. So again, that's something to consider, guys. But right now, stick to what works muna tayo dito sa Game 1. BREN Pro and Smart Omega, I don't think they're willing to risk it that much, despite how awesome that sounds in general. Yelly Hayes, first pick, Uranus, feeling ko kay Curtizi to or kay Kenji. But on the other side, ayan na, Wolf, Farsa, and Thams. Now still the Farsa very flex. The Thams definitely sticking to the side lanes. And now, nagpapakita na sila ng tanks dito.
Yeah.
And I think, tama to, both teams are mirroring each other. One side lane, one support, one tank.
Yeah. Okay, so the strength of Farsa and Thams ay napaka-reliable nila sa kanilang sariling mga roles. For example, Thams is very good wave clear sa side lanes at napalakas sa sustain. Tapos kaya-kayang sumama sa laban dahil nga naman sa kanya kit that can really fight at any point in time. Farsa is your wave clear hero. I want to say na lahat po ng mga compositions natin ay hindi dapat mawalan ng wave clear. Kasi wave clear equals more gold in any way possible. Tapos, pag may wave clear ka, kaya mo pa rin kahit lugi ka, you can still defend your base. That's what's important. And Farsa, knowing that she has this feathered earthstrike means na kahit malayo siya dun sa laban, she can really clear the waves. Yeah, I would say to anybody who's watching right now, Farsa is one of the most important heroes in the meta that we have right now.
Yep, and I've seen this. We've seen this actually. Teams who are on the verge of losing, yung mga matatalo na, yung parang base na lang ang tumatayo. Sometimes it's the Farsa that saves the day. Tapos, pag nabaliktad yung kalaban, then go from there. And again, wave clear works well whether you're winning or losing. So, it's something to consider at all times. Medyo Smart Omega, parang kulang ang wave clear nila sa setup nito right now, what they have, no? The Uranus, the Selena, the Hilda, they're all very team fight reliant. But we'll see, baka bumawi sila sa wave clear dito sa last two slots. As we go into phase 2 of picks, Band though, Lancelot and Harith, and then Ling and I think BREN Pro. Tama ba? Papatulan ba nila to? Are they also going to choke out the cores? Parang it's a good idea.
That's a good idea. Like get out the Yi and Shin
The
for
Roger even.
yeah. Ito yung mga heroes na kaya kasing protektan ni Hilda. Hilda is a good protector as well as very good invader. Ganun siya eh. Combo. He can protect and also pwede siya maging aggressive. Wow, 1-1 is banned out by BREN Pro. This kind of tells me na gustong mag-back siya ng BREN Pro or another very tanky hero on their side as their side laner, di ba, with the Thams. That's normally what you can see from the 1-1.
Yeah, or baka pag side laning si Johed, and then get the back siya, and then their core. Pwede rin.
Yeah, that's right. Helgert is a hero na we can see as the combo with Selena because Selena stuns heroes, Hilda messes up with heroes. You want to have that hero na instantly nakakapag-stun. But this kind of tells me that BREN Pro can easily take the Akai tapos gawin nilang side lane yung Johed. Tapos Akai, parang ito yung one of those matchups na totally hindi playable para sa ibang hero. So, normally sa laro ng Mobile Legends, walang ganun eh. Parang pag pinik ko tong hero na to, unplayable na yung naka-counter niyang hero. That probably is the only matchup that I can see. Akai versus Helgert. Helgert just can't play Mobile Legends. But instead, BREN Pro are gonna set up for the Hayabusa and the
Alright. So, this kind of telegraph side lane Farsa, mid Valir, and then core Hayabusa. Ladies and gentlemen, ang pagbabalik ng Hayabusa ni Carl TZ. Been a while since we last saw this, and actually kind of nice since medyo fall off si Popol and Koopa sa metagame. So, puro ang damage nitong shadow kill ng Hayabusa. But now, Smart Omega, they're gonna flex their innate advantage being red side. Wolf, ano pang kulang nila? What kind of problems are they trying to address?
Another side lane now. I think they're a playmaker. Promise, man, call me crazy. But Smart Omega can pick the Johnson.
Pwede pa rin, di ba?
Something safer plays, I would say, is something like Ruby na pwedeng i-withstand. Sabihin na natin mag-ultimate dito si Hayabusa can't tank through that damage. They also have Alice. Pwede. So, they went for Bruno.
Actually, Alice is open, but Coach Dale is confident in this draft, as he should be. Bruno. Alright, it's been a while since we've seen Bruno, Wolf. Bakit nagbabalik ang footballer ng ML?
It's your way of para medyo anti-squishy hero siya. Look at the heroes of BREN Pro. Medyo nandun sila sa sustain side, not on the tanky side. For looking at the heroes, walang legitimate tank na nandito, walang big HP hero that can actually tank through all of the criticals naman sa Bruno. I really love the Bruno because of two things. Una, yung kakasabi ko lang, ang lalambot ng mga heroes ng BREN Pro, mahuli lang sila ng isang stun, they will be deleted by this Bruno. And second is, they have Toshi, one of the better marksmen or core carry players out there, diba? From long before na gusto ng farm. So, it can work. The only maybe problem that I have with this is baka ma-pressure ng sobra-sobra itong si Bruno na baka hindi siya makapag-farm. Bruno is a farm-dependent hero. I haven't seen him in a double core setup, Leo. Normally, nakikita ko sa double core setup is yung mga mabibilis mag-farm. Like the Claude, in a way, is 1-1 and a Brody. But Bruno, at this point, medyo iffy. But we'll see. Maybe Helgert nga, baka nga Helgert yung side lane nila. A funneled Bruno might work. But a side lane Bruno, yun yung medyo na nadadelix ako dito para sa side ng SMO.
Yeah, which makes me want to call you crazy because parang mas confident ka pa yata kung Johnson yan. No, kasi kanina mo pa hinahanap yung Johnson. And if it wasn't a Bruno, maybe Johnson definitely baka pwede to. But ladies and gentlemen, Bruno mains, magdiwang tayong lahat because it's coming back. And Smart Omega, if they pull this through, then it will be a celebration, all right? Because that means marksmen are back, even in the face of Carl TZ's Hayabusa. Ako excited ako. I'm definitely thinking the same things, no? Delikado tong Bruno na ito. Definitely gonna be put in the gold lane to make up for, again, the innate danger, no? And may chance kasi na ma-outrange siya ng Farsa. Kahit hindi ka pa pumasok, mababurst down ka pa rin eh. There's a chance. And there's so many things to consider. And we have to think it'll come down to lanings. Even the player who plays these heroes will change how we see this lineup. So ladies and gentlemen, yun lang inaabangan natin. We are about to walk into game number 1 here, and antay lang tayo konti guys, because again, a match this good, a match this hype, it's worth the wait, definitely. So Wolf, gotta ask you now, we are looking at an interesting draft, so to say, from Omega. BREN, ePro, medyo fundamental, except for the fact na binabalik nila yung Hayabusa ni Carl Tizzy. Which lineup do you favor though? On paper, we don't even know who's playing who yet, but on paper, kanino ka papanig?
Yeah, I think this is BREN Pro. I'm looking at the matchups. Right? If you're looking at the heroes, ang ilalagay mo sa my mid lane is this Hayabusa for sure, going up against either a Hellcurt or a Bruno, na 100% ay ibibigay ko doon sa Hayabusa just because of the early and mid game. Although Hellcurt in the mid lane is the funneled hero, yung parang jungler, very strong, lalong-lalo na kapag tumatama yung Selena arrows. If it connects, it can be able to burst down. However, sobrang conditional kasi nung sa lineup ng SMO. Now, looking at the side lanes, gold lane can either be, well, it's only just the Thams na i-consider ko para sa side ng BREN Pro. Thams being there sa gold lane, going up against either the Bruno or Uranus. Now, I would say ay medyo Thamos sided. Sabihin na natin 55 to 45.
Thamos can bully. Thamos can bully.
That's right. So, and then 65, what's the math? 35 for Thams versus Bruno. Right? Now, side lanes, it's Farsa naman sa EXP lane going up against potentially a Uranus. Right?
Yeah.
Wait, it's tama ba? No, right. Yeah, it's a Farsa. If I recall correctly. Ang
Farsa for BREN.
Yeah, kasi nag-Valier sila, di ba? So I think
Valier mid. It's better Valier mid, I think.
Valier support, and then Farsa on the side lanes. You can't stop Farsa from farming kasi on the side lanes. Well, at least now, hindi na natin kailangan mag-theorize. It's gonna be shown here. Coco on the Farsa.
Yep, exactly as we thought it, no? And again, Wolf, it is mid Hellcurt. So, tama, kailangan siyang maging alley-oop 1 plus 1 equals 2 dito.
That's right.
Arrow into essentially Haji's sicking on anyone. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, simulan natin to. BREN Pro versus Smart Omega. This tournament is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusement Board. It's time for game 1 in this grand finals rematch. Wolf, laning-wise, nothing too weird here, no? It's just basic 1-3-1.
Yep. Masabi ko nga lang para sa BREN Pro, pinilagay nila yung sarili nila para manalo sa lahat ng lanes. At bakit natin sinabi yun? Itong si Coco nilagay nila sa gold lane. This means na matataas ang farm ni Coco. Not only that, binibigyan niya rin ng magandang matchup si Coco sa may bottom lane kasi si Bruno versus Thams, sabihin na natin baka mahirapan ng kaunti si Thams. Pero si Farsa against Bruno, Farsa can just bully the Bruno out like what he's doing right now. Tapos may top lane naman Thams versus Uranus, which is heavily Thams favorite. Kahit pa ako ay isang Uranus main. Sa meta ngayon, after all of the changes na ginawa sa Uranus, I would say na mas madali ang buhay ni Thams.
Yep, I agree. And now look at this. Yelly Hayes threatening Carl Tizzy's orange buff. Oh no, munti ka na mahulog si Yelly Hayes. But that is a flicker burned for the side of Omega. So, BREN do best to count on that. Bibilangin nila, okay, 2 minutes, walang flicker si Yelly Hayes. Kenji in trouble, Flat TV looking for a target, and he's going to get it. Haji's a little late, but will get it nonetheless with an orange buff. That's going to be 1-for-1. Chalk one up to the core of SMO. That's 1-for-1 trade. Wolf, nabanggit mo kanina, Uranus. Parang si Uranus ang bagong harit ng Muntan. Ang bagong nilang paboritong i-nerf.
Yeah, that's right. And come November 24th, there will be another nerf on the Uranus. So, I'm sad.
Yeah. EJ caught out here. Yelly Hayes natamaan na shadow kill. Walang makunat na Hilda sa tatlong membro ng BREN Pro. Now here comes the turnaround from Omega. Tatlo rin kami dito. Toshi with the damage. Down goes EJ. Buo pa rin sila dito. Cartizzy running away sa makapunta. Looking for a quad shadow teleport. No, doesn't need it. Coco from the bushes, nag-aantay kung kailangan niya magpasabog, and that's going to be disengaged. 2-for-2 currently na mga Omega ng 200 gold dito. Flat TV going to secure it. Nako, isa pa nata. Round 2, Kenji knows better.
Yeah. And now meron ng ultimate si Uranus, but that doesn't mean na safe siya against Thams. Thams clear out the waves. Let's go on the jungle. Sa may mid, Yeri Hayes is down once again. We don't want this to happen to a Hilda. No. Oh my goodness. Dalina is gonna be bursted down. That's the power of the Pusa. May maiwan dyan na mag-isa. They're gonna melt.
And this is gonna open up quite a bit for BREN Pro, no? Nanakawan nila ng purple dito si Hajizi. And then the rest of the map just follows through. It is Kaltizi with double buffs. Now, already Turtle up here. Wolf, are we seeing, let's note here, are we seeing possibly Kurtizi not being as comfortable on this support role? Because Coco in trouble now, Kurtizi bumabawi. Yali Hayes, 1 + 1 = 2. Yan ang ating kailangan pa din. Omega, they will win these skirmishes, but BREN Pro, 5v5 isang labang.
No, I think that I'll agree with you. Baka nga si Kurtizi ay, parang this is unfamiliar play for him. Hindi natin magaling siya player, pero hindi ka ganun ka-bilis mag-switch. Ay, even Hayes, baka nga medyo nakalimutan niya na maglaro bilang tank, di ba? Parang it's been a long time nung last time na nag-tank siya. Was good at it. Was a god at it. Pero kasi if you've been playing for a different role na medyo mages nga, di ba? It will be totally different. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, here we go. Shadow kill pulled in by Kaltizi. Quad Shadow out. EJ and Coco seeing if they can force another one, and that's going to be disengaged. Nakaisa. Omega taking one at a time. Kenji up top, losing this fight to Flaptizi. And I think, well, correct me if I'm wrong, what Flaptizi is doing here, ito yung isolation play, no? Talagang kinukulong niya lang si Kenji.
That's right. And bukod dyan, si Kenji ay nakakakuha lang ng mismong lane, not the actual jungle. Because if you notice, the Thams actually just, flash farms, fast clear lang dun sa wave. Tapos kuha siya ng crab, kuha siya nung I forgot what it's called, the goblin. Basta yung long range sa may green side, and then the crammer, and also the crab. It can also transfer to other parts of the lane, which increases the deficit of gold between these two players, yung Thams and yung Uranus. I think that's scary. This is why I was kind of adamant when I'm saying kanina na Thams wins the matchup against Uranus. Even when Uranus is one of the strongest heroes out there, sasabihin ko na mas Thams over Uranus tayo sa ngayon. Imagine this, if Flaptizi keeps on doing this until the 8-minute mark, tapos nagkaroon ng big clash na around the third turtle, it's gonna be really difficult para sa Smart Omega na kontrolin si Flaptizi.
Yep, and back to the action, ladies and gentlemen. Still, papansinin nyo sa minimap, you can expect this to happen up at least until mid-game. So ito ang talagang plano ng BREN Pro. And I always note that Flaptizi is a player better when joining team fights. So it's nice to see some versatility from him here. Na sinasabi ni Daki, Flap, ikulong mo lang yan. Now, look at this, BREN Pro threatening mid lane. May sagot ba dito ang Omega? Naghahanap sila. Looking for a good arrow here. There's the feather there strike by Coco. EJ onto Yali Hayes. Kenji gonna back out. Consecration already used up. Naka-cool down. And they're gonna disengage. Good defense by Omega. But still, we saw there kalahati lang buhay na Torres sa mid. BREN Pro ahead here. Although, do note, Omega is farming up just the same, no? Equal across the board.
Oh, actually, I'm surprised. This is off of the kills na nakuha din naman ni Yali Hayes, helping his team out there. Interestingly, parehas ang binibuild up ng dalawa nating carries. Hajizi wants to go for BOD as well as Carl Easy. And again, ay tinamaan ng pana.
Oh, okay. Quick third take in mid. Second turtle of the game already up. And again, since mid ang inuna dito ng BREN Pro, it opens up the map. BREN Pro can definitely call these shots here, even in Omega's jungle. So, I'm not sure if this is accurate, but already one purple stolen by BREN Pro.
That's right.
So that leaves Hajizi hungry. Yeli Hayes tinamaan dito ng ejector with the unstoppable force, but he flickers that out and almost close for another. Oh, pasalo ba? No. Safe. One more. PJ with another ejector. Babagsak si Kurtizi. PJ though might be the trade. That's gonna be a tank for a support. And Coco is still here, raining down the fire. Kaltizi taking the turtle. That's one down. Hajizi taken out by Flaptizi. Susunod na habulin dito si Kenji. Flaptizi with the bite. At isang sabog na feathered airstrike. He's gonna disengage and still chalk one up. 2-for-1 trade. plus a turtle. Papasok pa rin dito. Si Cartesi, back out. And next, second tier turret. Tatama ng BREN Pro. An early lead for the BREN squad. Looking low, Kenji. Will survive ba siya dito? He's gonna back out. Black Tizzy, tatama ng Torre. He's gonna survive. Si Cartesi, one more. So you're right, Wolf. Ang ginagawa nila dito, sustained. Yeah, sustained ang gusto nilang team fight.
No, that's really scary, but do take note, we haven't seen itong si Toshi really get into the fray. At those moments na nagpa-farm na din siya, slowly inching his way there. I think hindi na rin pinakamataas ang farm sa Spark Omega side. Ngayon with 4.1k. Now, going for Yellow Haze is taking them so long.
But that's good, I think. This is what Yellow Haze should be doing, guys. Shades of Bakshaano, no? Hold up. Nahuli siya dito. Yellow Haze targeted with the ejector and the shadow kill. Naunahan. There's one kill one more time for BREN Pro. Pero there's like sa ilalim ng Torre. Cartesi taken out. Giving the kill over to Cartesi. And Platisi, mababawian ba dito? Kenji misses the second Bionic Edge. Pero may bawi. Split push ang plano ng Omega dito. I think they understand that they can't take these head-on fights anymore.
Iba yung knowledge talaga na BREN Pro. Black TZ surviving up top lane while Few facilitating for a kill into the bottom. Almost getting away in the middle pero mapapunish pa rin na isang Uranus. The Feather Dare Strike can be used just to clear the waves. At this point, Spark Omega are crumbling against BREN Pro.
Oh no, Kenji targeted with the shadow kill but nandito na ang cavalry support coming in. Yellow Haze in trouble. Cartesi needs one more to save Yellow Haze. He gets him. Cartesi shut down. Napasabog din si EJ. Magbaback out. There's the fellow. There's like Coco misses a couple of hits onto the dying Cartesi. Mamba out muna. We'll take this trade here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 for none. And once more, we are at deadlock, Wolf. 8 and 8, 2.4 to 2.3k. At ang unang turtle ng Omega. They're used to this, I think. Sanay na ang Omega sa ganitong sitwasyon na early game talo, pero hanapan natin ng butas.
Whatever it is that BREN Pro did good no early game, I erased na. Oh, Smart Omega really equalized this. And had GZ the machine with a wonderful play dun sa may mid lane. Nakuha niya yung tamang target with the help of his teammates. Na-sandwich nila doon si Cartesi. I was going for more. Coco will be able to run out. Si GC, mukhang naramdaman niya na hindi natin maganda para sa kanya.
Oh no,
There it
unstoppable
is.
force here by EJ with the flicker and smart missiles. Enough. Kinikiliti si GZ hanggang mahimatay. That's going to be one more for the KDA machine. 4-2-2. Angel Cartesi. Papasukin si Few. Oh no, they're short of burst. Oh, flame shot by Cartesi. That's a trade 1 for 1 across the board. 9-9 pa rin. Wolf,
Oh my
this is
God.
deadlock. Nagsasagutan sila.
This is what we expected from the hype match. Now, Yellow Haze still attacking through 6 stacks to his passive. Dalawa na lang at magiging full stack na yung kanyang ultimate. I'll go for EJ, but EJ is gonna run out for sure.
Okay. I think key here for BREN Pro is they have to watch out for Toshi. Here's the Feather Dare Strike by Coco. Papasubugan. Yellow Haze, Mamba out. Toshi still sitting at 0-0 and 3, no? Plus Purify, so he's super defensive. He has that dash out, and he has that Purify. Oh, Coco with a 5-minute stun, ladies and gentlemen. Joke lang, 5 seconds lang yan, less than 3.5. It's Cartesi shadowing through, but he's gonna get burned by Toshi. Blown out. Footballs to the face. Kenji sasalo ng isang barrage. There's an ejector onto Yellow Haze. The perfect target for SMO. Masaya sila na si Yellow Haze ang nahuhuli. PJ Mamba out. That's going to be a free kill for Omega. Despite a long fight, no? Ang ganda na naisahan pa nila si Cartesi.
Lord, resurrect
This
him
is
soon.
really scary. Coming up from Smart Omega, na-feel na natin yung kanilang late game prowess having full course. Cartesi, I want to say, sobrang ganda ng pag-outlane niya kay GC na nagabol sa kanya bilang Hellgurt. Tinatime din yung pagtalon para maiwasan niya with the quad shadow. However, it was Toshi na handa para sa kanya. All bases covered for Smart Omega, and you see that goal for Smart Omega.
I think ang mantra ni Coach Dale dito, no, especially for the first 10 minutes of the game, was Omega kapit lang. Because they were really waiting for Toshi. And I feel like, Wolf, maybe 2 or 3 more team fights that way, na parang BREN Pro loses 1, BREN Pro loses 2. Soon enough, we might see Omega win and say, salamat Toshi.
Salamat Toshi. Here he goes. The classic marksman na makikita natin. It's like a throwback to last season, last conference. First, pinakaunang conference sa season kung saan si Toshi ang naglalaro ng malupit na marksman para sa Smart Omega. Ramdam na ramdam natin yan at this point.
Yep. Again, there's a lot of throwbacks happening, guys. Happy Throwback Thursday, no? This is definitely a nice match to open up with. Kasi, abangan niyo yung susunod na matchup, laban ng mga bago sa liga. That's HFE and LPE coming up next. But for now, BREN Pro Smart Omega, game 1 pa lang to. 12 minutes in, nag-aantay si EJ dun sa may bush. He's kind of sandwiched, no? They really need the support of few here, Yeli Hayes. Like a bouncer.
Making sure na hindi na-control ang jungle ng BREN Pro. Making it so na tumataas yung deficit din ng kanilang mga farm. However, I want to say BREN Pro dahil sa kanilang farm sa kaya na natin sa panigurado.
Yep.
And as you can see, it's so easy for BREN Pro to clear out the waves. Pero hindi niya target ng Omega. In fact, nakakuha na ng 3 na mukhang papuntang 4 pa na Torre. Ito na part Omega with this turret.
Here we go! Toshi mowing down that turret, dealing damage to the front lines of BREN Pro while Kenji was clearing the way from the back. So Wolf, do note here, no, ang ganda ng recovery ni Kenji. From the first, 5-6 minutes of the isolation play ni Flap TZ, nakapag-transition din si Kenji to affect the map all the more.
That's right. At kung mapapansin nyo, ay, isa lang yung death niya. The only death that he garnered was the first death on himself. And this is Kenji that we know.
This is clutch time Kenji waiting for
Clutch
it. Pero
Kenji.
meron ding clutch sa kabila, yung Coco clutch. So
the
it
Coco
kind of
clutch,
evens out.
Yeah, we'll see. Nasa kanya ang napakalaking responsibility ng mga wave clear ng wave coming out from BREN Pro. He needs to be very careful kasi may pana pa rin yung Smart Omega. Pwede kumuha sa kanya. Pwede pang feathered airstrike. As you can
This
see.
looks like a full engage. Wolf pumasok sa likod si Kenji, dealing the damage. Nakapag-feathered airstrike na dito. Si Coco, down goes na si Hajizi, is on a blood feud with this other TZ sa kabilang side. That's gonna be 1 down. Hajizi, the KDA machine, stealing the orange buff of Carl TZ. Wolf, are we seeing the Hayabusa fall off? This seems like Carl TZ is in trouble.
100%. Yung Smart Omega nga, nakakita ko ng isang dominant ice kay Kenji. Hindi ako magugulat kung kahit yung mga cores ng Smart Omega ay kumuha na rin defensive items for themselves. Like what we're seeing now, it's a breastplate coming out from the Uranus. Endurance for this Selena, definitely good against the sustain. At syempre nakita tayo ng full slot items coming out from the Bruno. I think that they will soon get the Queen's Wings for Smart Omega just to deal with this Hayabusa. And if you're asking me kung nag-follow up na Hayabusa, definitely yes. Dahil nandito na tayo sa point na hindi na ganun ka-scalable yung kanyang damage output. In fact, ayun na nga, Athena Shield picked up by Toshi as a form of defense. Lalo-lalo pag napaunan na sila ng Feather Airstrike. So this is Smart Omega saying na we know how to itemize against you, BREN Pro.
And I think that's just all of our players in the league and just in general sa Mobile Legends. People are starting to pick up on the importance of itemization. So guys, always, babantayan ninyo kung anong klaseng damage ang meron ng kalaban at kung anong dapat buuin para matalo nyo yon. Here we go. Looking for another good engage. Coco catches an arrow pero wala namang engage. So maganda pa rin naman ang sabihin natin enforcers ng BREN Pro. You have TJ and Flap TZ.
I have to take note then. Merong wave clear coming out from the far side. May 3 items na at this point. See those casual dreadnought armors? Definitely good against Omega na napatas din ng physical damage output. In fact, magic talaga na Omega. It only comes out of the Selena as well as the Uranus. Now they catch one. Oh my God, what is happening?
Yeli Hayes, makapasok ng bush but it's not enough against 5 members of ePro. There's no way that Yeli Hayes could have survived that. But it was all for the Lord. The sacrifice has paid off. Here comes Toshi and Kenji in the middle of it all. Napag-feathered airstrike din si Coco. So there is no more ult from this far sa mga kaibigan. Kenji gonna back out and just buy time. Papasok din si Flap TZ. Oh, he has bursted down! Wolf, nakita mo yun! Isang combo lang. Down to 1 HP si Carl TZ. Now EJ gonna be bursted down as well. Walang shield ang Joed na ito. Toshi with a double kill. Flap TZ goes down. Hajizi bursted down from the back. Coco gets him. There's the shadow kill. Carl TZ takes down Toshi. Dalawa na lang natitira dito para sa Omega. It's Kenji and Curtizi. Oh, what a turnaround. 3-on-2. Carl TZ still alive. Oh, but he gets down. It's 2v2. Dalawang mage laban sa Uranus at Selena ni Kenji at Curtizi. I think they're fine here, Wolf. Timers-wise, lamang ang Omega since naunang namatay si Yeli Hayes. And they can definitely still make the most of this Lord. But right now, they're threatening all lanes. Omega, is knocking on the doors of BREN Pro.
Oh, what a play coming out from Smart Omega. Sabi ko na sana the burst down potential against the Hayabusa is great. Dahil nga naman malalambot mga heroes of BREN Pro, that also includes the Hayabusa. At it doesn't matter kung hindi nila patay si Hayabusa or they, but Carl Tizzy kind of outplayed them. Nag-heal up lang siya, nagkita ng ultimate niya, tapos agad si Toshi, and Toshi was definitely nothing nung wala na siyang katabi na pwedeng sumalo nung the shadow kill coming up from the Hayabusa.
Yep, definitely a win for BREN Pro in the long haul. Pero nakapag-recover pa rin ang Omega dito. Nabutas na ang top lane. And there's a small wave pushing through mid. Ngayon, bottom lane, Curtizy clearing it up against Flap Easy. Yan ang kulang sa isang Selena, no? Wala siyang wave play. But hold this, Kenji, medyo bursted down by Curtizy. Does not have immortality right now, ladies and gentlemen. Ma'am out muna. Retreat, tactical retreat. And this is Omega just juggling the lanes, balancing pressure.
Really, really, really close and intense para sa pares sa team natin, Leo. We know that both of these teams are really good at this game. Iba yung understanding nila. You can see, nag-uutakan din sila eh. Even Carl Tizzy tries to outwit Smart Omega. Smart Omega also trying to outwit Carl Tizzy in a way na nagko-combo sila. This dance ng BREN from Smart Omega, this is so fun to watch, man.
Yep. Again, Omega, they definitely have a chokehold onto E-Pro, no? Linilinis nila yung jungle, pinapressure nila yung lanes, but E-Pro knows how to, dance this dance. BREN E-Pro understands. Kahit sa kanila kami, makakahinga kami. We figured it out. Tinuruan kami ng sensei namin. Sensei Ducky. Sensei Ducky says, caps lang, we'll find a window, we'll figure this out. And right now, it feels like it's a chess game now. Look at this. There's a fight down bottom. Wolf, medyo mainit to. Yelly Hayes gonna back out, finding where they can engage. A stun onto EJ. Okay, interesting. Omega just has the range advantage at this point, even if there is the feathered airstrike.
This is a combination ng kanilang mga single target range attack din coming out. But the wave there, I would say, is there. Oh, look at this. Kenji trying to go for what we call the freezing of the lanes para ma-force out na lumabas ang ibang mga members ng BREN E-Pro. That's what they're trying to do. Minsan maganda na i-shove mo lahat ng waves, but sometimes you can also freeze the side lanes para bukod sa sabay-sabay lalabas yung mga creeps or mga minions from other parts of the map. You can also force your opponents to get out of their base.
Ooh, hold up. Another failed engage here. A false skirmish brought in by BREN E-Pro. Yelly Hayes. Wolf, ito yung favorite ni Yelly Hayes, Hindi niya kayang gawin ito as a support, Pero as a tank, naibabalik niya yung mga dating ginagawa.
This is the half amazing Yelly Hayes form that we know. Plus, directag niya na uli yung Yelly. Dati Hayes lang, diba? So, he's really, Third Lord.
Okay.
Reset here.
Yep, it's a full reset. Naramdaman na Omega na okay. There is definitely a chance for E-Pro here to steal. So they are going to disengage. Oh, EJ God. Taken out by Toshi. What a burst. Flap Easy in the middle of two members here. Up top, it's View taken out by Hajizi. The KDA machine definitely churning out his byproduct. And now Kenji looking for a target. Ionic edges, some stacks onto Carl Tizzy. Flicker out, shadow through, Toshi the target. Sumalo ng apat na slash dito ni Carl Tizzy with a sticker. But the boy wonder will not survive. Hajizi taking out his rival. Sabi ni Hajizi, ako ngayon ang bida. And that's going to be 3-4-1. And now, Omega returns back into the Lord with very little chance of contest for Ito.
Oh, very little indeed. Curtizy, very good at taking down Hajizi. Ano mas sabi ko alam niya yung kanyang trabaho. He needs to be the one to take down si Toshi. Toshi is trying to outwit him almost every time. Pinatry niya utakan. But Curtizy, just a man of 1,000 moves. So we can say, hindi ko alam kung paano pa siya nakakuha ng kills ng shadow kill usage on Toshi almost all the time. But the problem is, they're waiting for the right moment. Hindi nila mag-response si Toshi perhaps, or maybe someone reaction, kaya naman dinilay nila. Then again, what it can only do is to burst down one. After niya gamitin yung kanyang shadow kill doon kay Toshi, wala na siyang getaway na move. That's why he was always punished by Smart Omega afterwards. Nevertheless, still pretty good showing coming out from BREN E-Pro.
Yep. I think this is just the right usage of your lineup, no? At this point, naiintindihan ni Cartesi and the rest of the team, naiintindihan nila na Cartesi cannot be the end-all be-all assassin as he should have been in the first 15 minutes.
That's
Ngayon,
right.
we're going into ultra late game. Parang role player na lang siya. Toshi, kung mapatay mo si Toshi, just that's good. Kung mapatay mo pa si Cartesi, yes. But from now on, let's focus on just surviving, all right? Let's find a way for Omega to be vulnerable. Now, once more, they're threatening mid lane. Oh, there's the Dark Knight. Falls. Flapteasy goes down. Jeezy is going ham, ladies and gentlemen. Back out muna siya dito, buying some time. There is the unstoppable force onto Cartesi, but it's not enough. Better there strike by Coco here. This is damage control by BREN. Omega takes out the tank. EJ is going to go down, and there's a shadow kill. Hitting the wrong targets. They're all too chunky. Well, this is going to be game number 1. Going over to Smart Omega.
What a perfect clash in the end para sa Smart Omega. Nakuha nila yung mga tamang engagements. Una sa lahat,
Support coming in. Yanni Hayes in trouble. Cartesi needs one more to save Yanni Hayes. He gets him. Cartesi shut down. Napasabog din si EJ. Magbaback out. There's the penalty. Like Coco misses a couple of hits onto the dying Cartesi. Mamba out muna. We'll take this trade here, ladies and gentlemen. 2 for none. And once more, we are at deadlock pool. 8 and 8. 2.4 to 2.3K. At ang unang turtle ng Omega. He's in trouble. This is no man's land, Wolf. Catching him off guard. EJ with the over the backward move. Combo with Few. Kenji, can he steal? There's the falling star move. No steal for you. Good, sir. Lancelot with the take. Cartesi smite plus the takedown on Kenji. Sasabog na dito ang BREN Pro. They are on fire, Wolf. Jeezy is going ham, ladies and gentlemen. Back out muna siya dito, buying some time. There's the unstoppable force onto Cartesi, but it's not enough. Better there strike by Coco here. This is damage control by BREN Pro. Omega takes out the tank. EJ is going to go down, and there's a shadow kill. Hitting the wrong targets. They're all too chunky. Well, this is going to be game number 1. Going over. It's going to be a wipeout. Toshi left and Cartesi in mid. Easy and Coco left here in the base of Omega. Kaya ba nila itong pilitin? Meron pa sila isang defense. Meron pa silang minion. Isa na lang. Pero isa-isang lumalabas ang Omega.
Fresh, he's gonna be ultimate just to stop the waves, but they're in trouble. Oh, the kill. It should
That's
be
it. That's it. Flapteasy.
For the Eagles, pero siya yung unang mawawala sa kamay dito ni Arch. Well protected dito, pero dito si GT sa likod, just waiting for the right moment para mag-battle execution with the retribution, pero makukuha kaya that's gonna be the question. Pero hindi. It's gonna be all about aspect. Pero si Jake the Dog already soloing the base dito